that said, what is probably important then... Well, oh no, oh god. Oh, see, what is important first and foremost is making sure that these are producing something. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on Settlement Survival with me, Spacefish, and welcome back to our beautiful little settlements, all covered in snow at the moment, as we are just actually entering winter in this playthrough of ours. In the last episode, we got quite the expansion work done. Well, you know, getting more fields underway, getting more mining going, getting this little gatherer's hut underway back here, which is actually, in fact, almost done. Expanding on housing, and also, crucially, starting to set up the town hall. Because when we first tried playing this game, we discovered that that is actually quite the necessity for when you do actually have first people trying to immigrate into a settlement. Which, well, as you can see here, will only happen next fall, but better to be prepared now than to be too late with it. And that is all going to continue going today. In fact, what is also hopefully going to continue growing then is going to be our population, in terms of at least a kid or two maybe growing up, because we are starting to get a little bit low on workforce. Currently we have split them all a little bit out to other places to work at, because we don't have to have them working the fields in the wintertime, of course. But then once spring is going to come, we will definitely be running short. So hopefully going to have some more kids growing up to join the workforce. And we will also have to go and prepare for further population growth by actually building more houses. I think we had discovered at the end of last episode that we're basically already maxed out on housing capability. So we'll already go and schedule some more and hopefully be fine on that end. Also, well, it's winter time, so we will have some continued freezing citizen, hopefully. That is somehow going to go more or less well. Another thing that I actually noticed is that we did unlock some farmland policy here, so that's interesting. I will actually go and let this run on 2x speed for the time being, so we can maybe delve into some of these details. But that's also something we can only look at, you know, when the town hall has actually been built, so we'll check it out then. Otherwise, well, knocking down a bunch of trees, which is super good in terms of making sure that we do have some more materials, albeit not that mega necessary. And I think another thing that we actually wanted eventually was like a stone, I don't know, what was it called? A quarry, I guess, to produce stone. We actually do have that unlocked. I'm not sure why you didn't go and schedule it. Oh! Why I assume that may be part of the reason. Holy moly, that is big. How is that supposed to be placed? Do we need like a full-on mountain for that? It doesn't seem to be the case. No, it's just literally something that we place out in the open. Okay. So we're not mining, we're just digging up the earth and then thus also the stone, I suppose, which does make sense, I guess. Now, we do have the gatherer's hut down there, so you don't want to go too close to that. Kind of just trying to find where it would be best to put it. My feeling is that the town is more or less going to be expanding upwards mostly, like around here. And then on the outskirts, we always have the producing stuff, you know, the farmland. You know, this is like the small outliers, and then the main town eventually will be set up right there. So maybe we can kind of just place it in the corner, like right here. I think that would be pretty good. And then we can also go and set up some paths. One thing we will really have to tackle rather urgently in just a second is making sure that we have distributed the workforce properly. We do have 3 laborers at the moment, so we have a little bit of an overhang, which is nice. Technically, we can take some people off the mine again when needed. But it's not too needed at the moment, I guess. We've got the forester's hut running at full capacity, which is beautiful. Actually, in fact, I mean, currently I'm still quite content with how things are going in terms of having all the buildings manned. That said, what is probably important then... Well, oh no, oh god. Oh, see, what is important first and foremost is making sure that these are producing something. Oh no. We do of course need tools, and I think we'll make them iron tools because we do have quite the abundance of iron at the moment, plus, you know, we have people mining away, and I'm guessing that these will last longer than just stone tools. Yeah, higher durability and higher health. So I guess that's how quickly they lose health and how much health they have. So yeah, that's probably the way to go. Hand carts, to be honest, could be quite cool, but we do actually need steel for that, which is interesting. So we need a smelter, eventually, I'm guessing. Hardwood tools, actually better than iron tools. Intriguing. Obsidian tools and exquisite swords. Okay. Not sure why we don't have steel tools. Maybe we need different place for that, but yeah, we'll be making iron tools. I think that makes all the sense in the world. So glad that we spotted that finally. I'm not sure how long that thing's been standing there without doing anything, but glad that we did. Hunter is working away, so that's all good. That's all great. And then we are making rough clothes here, which is apparently the only thing that we can make at the tailors at the moment. Intriguing whether that maybe changes in the future then. We are getting some leather from the hunter at the very least, so that's good, and we should be maybe getting... Well, actually, that's a good question. We need a textile mill to make linen out of flax. Did we actually have flax, or was that just something we had in the last playthrough? Oh, we don't even have the seeds for that yet. Okay. So basically making it entirely out of leather. Well, let's get time playing because everyone's producing away. Where is leather at? Raw materials, I'm guessing. Textile materials. Yeah, so 20 leather we have. We do have some reed. Can be made into ropes or paper. Okay. Yeah, so that's a little rough. I mean, we do have clothing for the time being. We have a little bit of leather backup, and we have the guy working away at it, so it's not like we don't have any inflow, but having just the byproduct of the hunter's hut being where we get our product from is of course a little rough. We do also have fat, which I guess we can make into some, I don't know, some way of lighting, some way of heating, some way of gaining energy. I don't know, we'll have to find out what we can make of that at some point. Aside that, citizen get injured. That kind of sucks. Well, that happens, I guess. Gets us one labourer down on the resources. I mean, aside that, to be honest, let's get things back up to 5 XP, because there's a lot of stuff to build, including a lot of paths, which, at the end of the day, we shouldn't drag that out too much either, because, to be honest, if we do, we may just run into the issues that everyone is, of course, moving a lot slower at the end of the day across the map, which then also causes huge amounts of inefficiency, especially if you consider, you know, where the miners all the way down there. So, you know, got to kind of make sure to get that going a little bit better. And we have someone here starting to work on that, but you can see just how long that takes for a singular road segment, apparently. I find... no. But what are you working on? Oh, forester. She's planting trees. Okay, I thought she was digging up the road. Oh, it was kind of, you know, looking a little mad. We are down to 0 labourers now, because we do have the gatherer's hut going. I guess they are just resting, because, I don't know, they're just exhausted? I hope they actually have something to do during wintertime. I mean, to be honest, it would make sense if they don't. There's not much to gather in wintertime, is there? I mean, the good thing is, you can see right here, there are possibilities of obtaining plant seeds, so, you know, we can... Oh, wait, there's upgrades! I had no idea there was upgrades! Okay, so, I mean... we do need specific stuff for that, which makes it Of course, not that easy in the end. Why are you thirsty? We have water everywhere. Yeah, go home, drink. Thank you. Well, that's good to know, to be honest. I didn't see these icons before here. I didn't know these things could even get damaged. So that's good to know. Yeah, like overall. New employee. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you can see that there is a lot of upgrades we can do. Like this, for example. We can use 50 iron tools. And that just means we get 10% more efficiency. Or we can have a scarecrow through trade knitting workshop. And we use... Okay, so that's cool. That's good to know. I mean, I think we're nowhere near being able to do this kind of stuff, because we just need to get the basics right first and foremost. But you know, we'll get there, I'm guessing. So that's nice. Also, we're up to 7 kids now. So, oh yeah, 1 birth cured. That is very nice indeed. Yeah, you can see, well, I mean, we do technically have some space here and there. But then again, it's also because some adults are just living with other families. Yeah, well, you know, got to improve things there. Otherwise, we've got happiness and we've got health, and we do need to push that. I'm not sure how to push health, to be honest, except for, you know, having the doctor working away at injuries, of course. Especially since health does seem to be declining, so that's maybe a question mark. Happiness is a different topic-ish. So I guess there's different buildings that can contribute to the health at the end of the day. Houses will no longer produce dry dung. Okay. Clinic. We do have that. A repair shop we don't have yet, but I'm guessing we don't need that urgently. It would be nice to have another builder's cabin, but we don't have the people to work on it. Their output will not decrease? That's interesting, as in it won't decrease due to health and stuff. Okay. We do have the storage yard back here as a little intermediate storage for all the stuff that we have there, which is fine, I guess, somewhat. I'm guessing we need to go and research stuff to increase happiness of people. Not really finding much of anything here that would be screaming happiness at me, you know. I guess something like a tavern or so, you know, would be good to have. Okay, let's maybe look into research here. What options we do have. Extreme technology, that's interesting. I guess it is here in livability somewhat. But this HUD could actually be decent to have to get. I think actually medical stuff we will potentially want to have rather quickly, because I guess you can have different diseases spreading and such. Where we would need to work against that kind of stuff. In the bathhouse. Ah, okay, so this kind of stuff is like health. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. So bathhouse, police station. I guess we can have criminals eventually. Heating. Boiler room can provide insulation to the buildings in its zone of effect when boiler room is enabled, and working houses around will stop consuming domestic fuel themselves while keeping insulated. Okay, and then we have drinks. Oh wait, tea shops. Interesting. Senior housing, wait, where's a marquee? Can all 10 citizens, crowded living quarter, okay. We have house upgrades. And then the houses get bigger and you can... Okay, that's cool. Huh. So, I mean, I'm tending to go here like herbalist bathhouse. It's not like we have the amount of people to run all that stuff at once now, though, which is kind of, you know... I'm only considering it, because why research this stuff, you know, if we can't even get anywhere with it. Fodder, fishing net. Didn't we have some sort of side quests here as well? Where did those go? Please tell me I didn't click them away. Did I accidentally click those away? Oh, please don't tell me I did that. Because those give you rewards, if you all remember. Have we lost them? Have I messed up? Oh no. Surely not, right? Oh yeah, you can set up policies here, which we will explore, I guess, once we do have the Townhall. Oh, come on. Did I actually do that now? That sucks. I'm hoping it's still hidden somewhere. If it is, please let me know. Also, we just got into January and the snow disappeared, which is nice. And yes, they are actually working down here as well, so that's cool, I guess. Gatherer's hut can continue to function. We've got some water down here, which I'm not sure why we would. But hey, I guess that is what it is. Building a quarry. Should potentially prioritize one more house. Wait, how many people per house? It's 4, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40. 40? We're just at 32. Why did I think we needed houses so badly? Maybe I missed these last time? Huh. Well, we're building them, but I guess they're not the priority then, so then the quarry can just keep running as is. Over here, actually, sowing season does begin in March, so we will have to soon change things over. And we do have a pasture here too. Yeah, which is an issue because we don't have any animals. How do I get animals? Let's... Why can I not block... Ah, wait. We don't need to block the slots. We just need to turn it off for now. Herdsmen will slaughter the mature animals for food. Yes, but how do I get any animals? Do I have to buy them? Surely we can find out about that by looking at the posture. Nope. Here, maybe. Status. Structure. Okay, we would like a pasture. It doesn't still not tell me how to... Item, maybe? Is there like an item, like a livestock? Like an item cow or something, I guess. Blubber. Huh. No. As expected, there isn't. And then we have illustration. Oh, crops? Animals. Ah. So I would like cows, for example. How to obtain? Can be obtained from trade. Aha. Okay, so we need trade. Which I guess we... Well, we don't need a market for that, right? But I think a trading post. Okay, I guess we are setting up a trading post, everyone. And, maybe we're setting it up right here. Somewhere close to the town center. I think that makes sense. And maybe we also say... Gather all right there, you know, get a little bit of space going. That's always nice. Cool. So there's that. Let's watch out for March. Can't forget about that. That's going to be important. Citizen R freezing for now, but that should change. In fact, how are we looking for resources? We are using up quite a lot of ore, I have to say. Clothing is increasing, which is nice. Tools I'm not too sure about at the moment. We'll have to monitor that closely, and we're totally out of wood, which is nice. I am guessing that is due to us using it all for domestic fuel purposes. We will also eventually actually want another sawmill so we can go and start making planks. I think those became rather useful and rather quickly. In fact, the question being if we don't want to cycle over to some other stuff every now and again when we are this high on domestic fuel. We'll monitor where that goes and potentially do that, I think, because... I mean, we're using up all the friggin' wood. I mean, well, we're using up some wood for construction purposes as well. Can't ignore that, but still, you know. Yeah, got to keep that in mind. Now, let me go around and get some more trees knocked down, because evidently we're running low on wood, so we need wood. That said, we don't have any laborers. It's the same old issue again. We're just kind of low on people, you know. And, we can't get everything going at the same time, unfortunately. I'll have to say that. March has arrived. Okay, thank you for the event notification. Not sure why I got that specifically, but we will make use of this now. So, let me go and block 2 of these slots here. I think we'll just keep 3 people mining for iron for the time being, and hopefully that'll support our tool needs still to a decent extent. Well, our tool and building needs, of course. We will go and remove 1 person for the time being from the sawmill, because, you know, I guess we don't need that much in terms of, well, not firewood, domestic fuel. That's what it's called, during the summertime, so I think cutting down that a little bit should be fine. Yeah, and where do I get the last person from now? Nowhere. That's nice. So, maybe we're just... Yeah, I guess we're just having 2 people here for now. We need 4 people for the field, so what do I say? It's kind of what it is. Doesn't grow in this season. But sowing season is March. Well, we shall see. Oh, now they are doing it. Okay. So it just took a second for the game to adjust to the fact that it is actually March. And people should actually get going. Cool. So those things are being seeded out on the fields, which is great. Liking that. But now we would need some workers, please. Because, well, you know. What else are we going to do? We do have some people working away at building things, which I guess are mostly just hauling materials to the buildings. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I should prioritize this, by the way, because we are getting closer rather quickly to this whole immigrant scenario, so... Well, you know, the thing does need to get done by then, hopefully. Well, I guess they're hauling the other materials over that they do have already, which makes sense. That'll take them some time in the end. In fact, yeah, they are builders, right? Yeah, so the builders are hauling the materials themselves. That is also why the iron is draining so quickly, I hope. I hope that is the reason, but yeah, you can see here, they're throwing all the iron at all the different tasks for now. So we'll monitor how that goes when we do have, you know, everything collected and things have become stabilized a bit more. Wood is still rather short, unfortunately, but trees are slowly but surely being knocked down. It's just that the materials do then also need to get collected, I'm guessing, so see how that goes. And they have actually started constructing the Townhall, which is beautiful, and is great news, so that will be ready for us for when we do have some immigrants coming. Now, what I am a bit worried about is that they won't manage down here to actually plant all the crops in the fields out in time. Well, we'll just hope for the best, I guess. I don't have any more workforce that I can throw at the issue, so we will literally just have to hope for the best here. Nevertheless, I mean, we do have a lot of food reserves at the moment, so I'm hoping that that is at least currently the least of our concern, and hopefully that'll stay that way for a while. Otherwise, everything does seem to be running fine. I mean, we're literally just mainly waiting for the construction work to complete it, for kids to grow up. You can see the population is nicely growing still. 3 births occurred over the winter season, which is quite a lot. We're at 11 kids now, started the episode on 6, so things are going there. And people are getting injured here or there, but that just happens, and we do have the clinic, and that is fine. Now, the town hall has been built, and we can even appoint an administrator when the population has reached 50 people, which is cool. I'm guessing that we need these people for... Oh, no, maybe not. Ah. Okay, that's actually interesting, but we don't want them to drink river water, right? We do have a lot of... Oh. Okay, we should think about this some more, I think, because if we change things, then actually things will cost us money. I'm not quite sure about every implication of this yet, so maybe we actually tackle this properly next episode and we go through that, you know, through every policy available to us thus far. We make a little sense check, you know, which way we want to go, and then we make an informed decision, instead of just rushing it now and then having to change it later. Also, we do have a little lack of raw materials in terms of clothing right here, which is always beautiful. Yeah, not quite sure what to do about that just now. Well, we do not yet have the necessary seed or plants, so maybe we will temporarily close down the tailor, and we will put that one extra person onto the job here. And, you know, we'll reopen the tailor once we do have a little bit of leather backed up in our raw material storage again, and hopefully in the meanwhile, we will be doing fine on clothing. Fingers crossed. See how it goes. But I would say then, for today, we'll end this episode off right here with a nice little bit of progress. We'll come back the next time to hopefully complete our quarry, to complete the houses. Also, you know, knock down more trees, gather more wood, because we need all the wood in the world at the moment. And once we have completed all the building construction, also, you know, finally just let the builders focus on road construction for a while, because as you can see, they're not doing it at all. And people are just wandering all over the place. They're taking way longer than they would need to if they use the proper paths. So we have to ensure that that also works out. You know, right now it's just, we're wasting work time with people, so we need to optimize on that. And then also I think we'll take like a good 5-10 minutes to just, you know, what is that? That looks like an airship. I'm guessing it's a cloud, but it does look a little like an airship. Sorry, getting distracted. But we will also then take like a good 5 or 10 minutes or so, well, more like 5, I'm guessing, to go through the few policies that we do already have available to us, and we'll actually make sure... Oh, look at that. Also already constructing some roads because they don't have materials anyway, so that's something. But we'll then also make sure, you know, that, well, we actually select the policies that make sense to us based on the amount of materials we have here and there, based on the implications, and then hopefully that'll all be fine as well. That and more, though, we will do in the next episode. For today, I'm ending this one off right here. I hope you all enjoyed it. As usual, if you did, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below. And also, make sure, if you're new around here, to go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you do want to stay around for future upcoming episodes. With all that out of the way, though, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.